This morning we were at Yinki Dim Sum, and it's a good time to like talk about K-pop and like the results of the Grammys. Well, as far as BTS is concerned, because of course the Grammys now are being called the Scammys because of how the ARMY perceives BTS as being treated. Basically, they think that the Grammys use BTS for clout, like nominating them and getting them to perform so that their ratings can go up because they know the ARMY support whatever they do. So, and plus they put, even though BTS lost, they put them at the end of the show. So you know that the ARMYs will have to like wait till the very end of the show to watch them. But the thing with that is that, of course, news got out before the show aired. And so like the ARMYs already knew that BTS didn't win, so they didn't show up. And of course, the Grammy ratings are way down, like down 8 million views from last year. And so, do you think the ARMYs have a valid point?
Well, maybe one of the reasons it went down was because it was no audience, right?
Yeah,
so
that too.
People do watch the Grammys.
Food is starting to arrive.
People do watch the Grammys to see like who's in the audience too, right?
Right.
So I don't think it's solely because BTS didn't win an award that the viewership went down.
Yeah, of course not. But the main thing is that the Grammys do try to use it for clout. And I guess the most heartbreaking thing is that afterward they talked about it themselves, and when they found out they didn't win, then Suga said, "We'll just try harder next year." But
they've been
trying a long time, and I really don't think they have a shot at winning because, well, the ARMYs are calling the Grammys racist, and maybe it's not the organization per se, but the voters of the Academy, like the musicians, the producers, and everything, they might maybe not even be racist, but they still. Like BTS, the Koreans are an upstart, and so they don't want them to have like entry into the American system, I don't think. So it's a way of blocking like any outsider. I was lucky enough to like be watching with like actually the Koreans, so they would be commenting and
so
stuff.
what did they say?
Basically, they're all angry. Everybody's angry. The ARMY's angry. The Koreans are angry, and they're saying BTS doesn't need the Grammys. The Grammys need BTS. And actually, one of the guys proposed that Google or Apple start their own award show. And I was thinking that is such a great idea because if you get AI to do it, then it's free of emotions, free of racism. And they could like program all the 100-year history of pop music into the thing, so the computer discerns what is good, like structurally what is good about a song, and it's totally based on AI or whatever criteria they want. Like if they want it to be on sales based, it would all be numbers. So that was an interesting concept to me because the technology exists to do that, to have it free of racism and all that kind of stuff. So what do you think the future would be like if that happened?
Like Korea could start their own Grammys because Korean artists, a lot of K-pop stars and singers, Korean singers actually listen to a lot of Western music. So I think the ratings for Western songs are probably very high in Korea too. So they should start their own kind of Korean Grammys.
Well, the Korean awards are just as screwed up as the Grammys. It's bought and paid for.
What is this
More
one?
food is coming.
Yay! The mochi, right? I don't know what that is.
Seaweed roll. Oh my God, she doesn't know.
Sorry, I'm not
Chinese.
So apparently.
Not Chinese.
Seaweed rolls.
Yeah. Seaweed roll?
Yeah. But even with Korea, like the awards are based more on sales.
Yeah, numbers.
Yeah, numbers. It's the Americans that purport to be about artistry, but I don't know about that. Since we're eating Chinese food, shall we talk about wavy?
I don't know much about wavy. I know the NCT, but I don't know much about Wavy.
I didn't know much about them until Nadine sent me two videos last night. And actually, I really like their sound, especially the one when they're wearing suits.
Off with them. They just released their new album, Kickback, and it's so good. It's like I've been playing that whole album. It's so good. I guess I started listening to Wavy because a couple years ago I was doing like K-pop dance and their song Moonwalk came up and so we danced Moonwalk and that's when I discovered 10. 10! He's so cute.
And from Thailand.
Yeah. But it's Chinese, Chinese Thai, right?
I'm not sure if he's pure Chinese or Chinese Thai.
Oh, maybe Chinese Thai.
But
So,
is just good too.
yeah. So I like that song, Moonwalk, and then after that I've been kind of following them. But with each release they keep getting better and better, I think. And I feel like their sound is different from like K-pop. They're bigger group, NCT, because they're a subunit of NCT. But I kind of
They're
feel
the
like
Chinese.
But I kind of feel like the music is more lush and the song structure itself is more Western than NCT. You know, NCT is totally K-pop.
Yeah, hip hop and rap and right.
And Wavy has that too, but they also have more lyrical stuff and they do have the verse, chorus structure. The only thing different with American is that they add the dance breaks at the end. I really like it. And for the first time too, me and Kuko agreed that one of the members, Xiaojun, is going to pay. Because usually, we never agree on like who's the best looking in a group.
Yeah, I'm fully on 17, but the first time I saw Xiaojun, I was like, who is this boy? So good looking.
So good looking.
And I found out he's Chinese. Look for him. Oh, I saw him at NCTU.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite in 17?
Oh my god. Mingyu.
Oh yeah.
Mingyu and Wonu.
He's very popular.
He's so manly and he's so popular.
But Xiaojun, to me, he looks Japanese.
Who?
Xiaojun.
Xiaojun?
He looks Japanese, do you think?
His eyes. Probably.
Yeah.
There's a lot of K-pop guys, like especially NCT Dream, two guys, just like Japanese members in Johnny's. So good looking.
I
look like Japanese.
I have to disagree with you there because she likes Pichan.
Pichan is cute though.
To me, like his personality is like
It's gonna.
he's so bratty, so I can't overlook it.
I see. He's not the. Is it mean? It's a little thick. That's why.
He's really bratty.
I'm not familiar with
What are you showing them?
Mingyu.
Oh.
So good looking. I like it.
Show them Xiaojun. Actually, I can do that through the magic of editing. So when I was a kid, like my mom used to play her Chinese music in the car. And of course, I didn't understand the language, so it drove me crazy. But since I listen to Wavy, it's like I don't mind, and I actually like got some payback. I play her Chinese music, like by Luhan, who's like former EXO, and she doesn't like it because she said it doesn't sound Chinese. She said it still sounds Korean to her. So as far as the song structure and stuff like that, the lyrics are in Mandarin, but the song structure is still Korean. So she doesn't want to try to listen to Wavy, they're so good. And take a look at Tan and Xiaojun, they're so good looking.